In this video, we will take a look at how to analyze nutrient reports to determine if a person is getting adequate amounts of all the nutrients. For our video discussion and some upcoming videos, we will use the fictitious case of Kayla, a 21-year-old female college student. On the screen, we see her profile and 3 days of food that she consumed. Now, don't worry about what all the foods are right now. We're going to be looking at reports based on the average intake she consumed from these 3 days. The report on the screen compares the amount that Kayla consumed to the DRI goal. The DRI represents the recommended amount this person should consume by the end of the day. In other words, we are looking at how well the foods she consumed met the recommended amount for the day. This section of the bar graph report focuses on the macronutrients and how they relate to the calorie goals. Let's begin by assessing calories. Kayla consumed 2,045 calories, which is 103% of the DRI goal. That is a good number, close to 100%. If a person exceeds the DRI goal for calories significantly, then they're going to gain weight. If they consume much less of the calories compared to the DRI goal, then they're likely to lose weight. So we can say that Kayla is consuming approximately the right amount of calories to support her current weight. Now let's take a look at cholesterol. This is one of the lipid categories. The report shows that Kayla consumed 461 milligrams of cholesterol. The DRI is 300 milligrams, so she exceeded the amount for the cholesterol. Now, cholesterol is unique in that the DRI is the same as the maximum amount or upper limit. In other words, the amount of cholesterol one consumes should be less than this DRI goal. And it's very unique compared to most of our nutrients. In this graphic, we are looking at the micronutrients, or the vitamins and minerals. For the micronutrients, we have some fairly specific goals to go by. With the exception of sodium, you want to have at least 100% of the DRI. In other words, the DRI is the lowest number you should consume for the day. But as we learned in the vitamins and minerals modules, there can be problems with too much. So where do we draw the line? Remember at the beginning of the term, we talked about how the DRI includes the recommended dietary allowances, the adequate intakes, and the upper limit for each nutrient. Well, the upper limit is the maximum amount. So when analyzing most of the micronutrients, you want the amount consumed to fall between the DRI goal as the minimum and the upper limit as the maximum. Let's take a look at vitamin A. Kayla consumed 585 micrograms. The DRI is 700 and the upper limit is 3,000 micrograms per day. Since Kayla's intake fell short of the DRI goal, we can say that she did not consume enough vitamin A. Now let's take a look at phosphorus. Kayla consumed 1,212 milligrams of phosphorus. The DRI is 700 milligrams and the upper limit is 4,000 milligrams. So Kayla consumed enough to meet the DRI goal, but not too much that it exceeds the upper limit. So we could say that her phosphorus intake was appropriate to meet her nutrient goals. Finally, we will take a look at our kind of oddball micronutrient, sodium. Remember I said that with the exception of sodium, you want to have 100% of the DRI? Well, with sodium, the DRI and the upper limit are the same. So when we analyze the intakes for sodium, we want to see the amount consumed less than both the DRI and the upper limit. Now, Kayla consumed 2,975 milligrams, which does exceed both the DRI and upper limit. So we would say that Kayla consumed more sodium than recommended. We might even take it a step further and identify which foods she consumed contained the most sodium that she could cut back on. But we'll save that for another video. Thank you for staying with me until the end. Have fun on your assignment, but don't forget to watch all the videos first.